Hi, welcome back to Dragon Wars. I wasn't going to be streaming this weekend because I was going to be off visiting family for the holidays, but then that didn't work out. Weather and airlines conspired against me, and so instead I'm just going to be streaming this weekend because why not? And let's try and actually finish off Dragon Wars because I think we're pretty close to the end here. It's just a few more places to explore, a few more things to get, and then we should be ready to take on Namtar, the beast from the pit, and that'll be fun, probably. Anyway, here we are. We're on King's Island. We just finished off with Byzanople last time. We broke the siege, saved the prince, and the twin princesses, I guess. I think they were there. And they're just gone now. They didn't want to hear about their dead father, who I found over in the snake pit. They didn't want to hear about, hey, I have your dad's crown and robes and everything. Do you want them? No, so I just sold them. If they want them, they can buy them back from the merchants. Just think of it as me getting pre-rewarded for turning those in. Yeah. So anyway, today I'm gonna head over to the Dragon Valley and clear that out. And then after that, there's just let's see, what else is there? There's the whole thing with the Scorpion Bridge where I need to figure out how to get past those those guys. Those like draconic scorpion centaur dudes. Figure that out. I mean, maybe I can just beat them up. That works. But there's probably like some inventory item, some quest item I can show them that'll let me get past. And then what else? Then I guess it's just here, right? Well, I do need to figure out how to get to the Dwarven Forge. I can get into it from the underworld. But I want to see if there's a way to like actually get past the crystal wall, like legitimately. I can also just like tunnel past it with Soften Stone spell. We'll see. We'll see. But first we'll if we can find any new quest items or something in like the Dragon Valley and the Scorpion Bridge. See if any of those like open up that crystal wall. A level? Anyone else have any skill points to spend? Just Louis, seems. What do you want, Louis? Have some dexterity. Yeah, back to the magic woods. Yeah, same one as always. Here's old guys. Slowly walk up to them while they try and run away. Oh no, they're attacking me with spells. Beating up some dogs out here. Why it's important to spay or neuter your pets. My last magic point. Alex skills full, but he doesn't have a light spell. There we go. All right. Now, okay, that's fine. Wag. And go to Sunken Ruin. And yes, Dragon Valley. 39. That. I think that's just the go to the Sunken Ruins Island message. Yeah. Okay. Now, if I start map, did. I did not get very far in this place, but that's fine. Lokar King. Friendly place. You're the dragons doing their thing. Again, it doesn't look very valley-ish, but with the brick walls. Yeah, awfully hostile to intruders. Dragon warriors, one cockatrice, and one fanger. Okay. And yes, they are blasting me with AoE spells already. Blast that cockatrice. We already have 2 people stunned. That cockatrice is still alive despite my mage full autoing him every turn. Bolts. Cockatrice not in range? Is that what's going on? I haven't been paying attention to the combat message. Zeb is dead. Alright, I mean, this did not go well. Okay, bangers look like. Cockatrice is the one that's breathing at the party. AoE damage. Out of range. Heal ray on the cockatrice. Cockatrice is still up. It's still up. I hate these guys. I hate the cockatrice. I was blasting it with kill rate. I did a ton of damage to it. Okay, no cockatrices in the group. Let's see how this. I mean, yeah, we're still taking a beating. Still have 2 people stunned after the round. Yeah, yeah. This place sucks. Already a death. I could have to actually pull out all the stops on this one, aren't I? It's for like every random combat. Alright. Well, there's a cockatrice. That's what they look like. Should be close enough that I can do that. Burn all these guys. Ah, yeah, so something. Is the bramble spell or something stopping Valar from casting? Like, why is he not healing? Very annoying. It's very annoying. Here's 5 mages and fangers. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, brambles makes us miss an attack. The brambles is like stopping my casters from casting, amongst other things. It's stopping us from taking an action. How nice. Well, anyway, we should actually win this fight, because these mages are not actually going to hurt me. They're just constantly casting brambles at me. They're a support group. It's a lucky thing none of them are casting damage spells. Okay. Trying to conserve my cast time on Cloak Arcane. By actually remembering to pause the game when I tab out to draw my map. More mages. We love mages, don't we? I mean, at least the groups of mages aren't terribly threatening. They're just annoying. They're real threatening when they have, backup. Or rather when they're backing up something else, like the Dragon Warriors. do a ton of damage because then I can't do anything while they just stomp all over me. There we go. More fangers. 25 of them. And a cockatrice and a dragon war. Huh? Apparently I shouldn't have bothered advancing. Just run away. Okay. I remember to save this time. I forget. Let's see. Combat. This is blessing up. Holy. Con. Born guard up. I have battle power up. Enough magic power. Hmm. One Fanger left. Okay. There. Like most of my spell points on that. Boy, here's the same group again. Run away. Apparently that one's not a set group. Not a set encounter. Bangers, Dragon Warrior, Cockatrice. Only 5 Fangers. Cockatrice is by far the major threat here. God, I hate this asshole. Yeah, stunned. Stunned, stunned, just blasting over and over again. Do I have more dragon stones? A couple. Louis carrying a few. Got some. On you. Gem. Tori is just completely full of garbage. Got one shot, I assume, by that dragon warrior. Alright, Elandil got actually killed. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. There we are. Dragon warrior. And 5 fangers and a cockatrice. Not bother fighting the cockatrice. Mage party here. Okay, sure. Better than most of the alternatives. Like anything with a cockatrice. Ah, dear. Uh-huh. I occasionally get an attack off. Three in that first group. 2. Okay. Okay. Nestled amid the rocks, you find a dragon skeleton. Who will get the loot? Dragon tooth. Well, that's a sword. That's like actually 2d20 as opposed to 1d30, which is the slicer that is currently using 8 attack value plus 2 AC. Can attack at 60 feet. Dang, that is good. Oh, everyone can get one? I mean, I guess dragons have a lot of teeth. Dragons do have a lot of teeth. Hmm. On the other hand, Theb is the only one who has sword proficiency. On the other hand, it's plus 8 attack value. And proficiency in a weapon only just improves your chance to hit. So that's um it's 2d20. It's not better than the dragon sword which Louis currently uses. Not better than the spiked flail which Muscles is currently using. It is better than the magic axe which Rick is currently using. Take that. Attacks at 60 feet. Kind of huge. It makes killing those cockatrices a lot easier. Um, maybe Muscles will take one. And take one. Just so that they can swap to them when I'm fighting, a cockatrice that's standing 50 feet away, so I don't have to slowly walk up to it. And unfortunately, I can't put them on the people in the back row because they can't attack with melee weapons from the back row, even if the melee weapons allow you to attack something that's 60 feet away. Okay, Muscles, yeah. Keep your spiked flail as like your regular weapon. Ulrich, just equip the dragon tooth. Feb, dragon tooth for sure. Louis, keep the dragon sword as your main short range weapon. But yeah, trade of his stuff off so we have for other things. Wand to a land. That to cheetah. Okay. Just unlimited dragon teeth there. I should have come here earlier. Just add everyone with those dragon teeth since I got the boat. All right, good. Hear the distant rumble of a dragon, the likes of which man has never seen. Okay. 5 cockatrices, 2 fangers, and then also another cockatrice. I just saved. Yeah. Yeah, obviously that was not going to work out. Just, yeah, here's 6 enemies that can blast you with AoE from range. Here's mages and cockatrice. Okay, that's fine. It's only one cockatrice. Hey Jay, how's it going? Changing my stream days? Well, I have time off, so I'm adding Fridays until I don't have days off anymore. But just Saturday, Sunday, and then Friday until like the end of January, I guess. Try and get through some things a little faster if I can. How are you doing though? Having a good holiday? You get any time off? Try advancing. Okay. Okay. The Dragon Tooth ons. Cockatrice. Worked on Saturday, Sunday last week? No, Saturday and Sunday last week. I was trying to get out to see my mother to visit her for the holidays. And, I spent about 24 hours in the airports and on airplanes and wound up exactly back where I started because bad runway conditions prevented me from landing. And then my flight was rebooked to like 7 p.m. on the 25th. So we just canceled it. Just your normal weekend, since Wednesdays, Thursdays are your days off. How this board works. Yeah. Alright. So the mages are stopping me from doing anything, as always. Let's see, guys. Okay. Out of range. Got the fanger down. they're just rambling me. So I can't take any actions. That's fun. Yeah, literally cannot do anything with 5 mages rambling me. Uh, and the cockatrice just AoEs my party down. Well, okay. Do anything? All right. Okay. Try this again. 5 fangers, 1 cockatrice, and then 4 fangers. Okay. Okay, it's in. That's the word. Hey, all right. Dragon Teeth actually worked. Yes, more. What's the range on the Dragon Teeth again? Is it 60? It is. Good. I can attack Cockatrice. Up guard. Battle power. Okay. Okay. Good, the cockatrice is dead. Cheetahs out of map. Okay, they don't do much damage, but just hitting for one is enough when there's 19 of mode. Okay. He'll not go off. Yeah, no, it's run away. Okay. Dragonstone. Cheetah. Give stones to Lar. Okay. Again. Cockatrice, Dragon Warrior, Fanger. Sure. Guard. Okay. Alright, I won. That one fight, that one, like, random fight. Alright. These guys are just every time, huh? On the other hand, they're not set encounters, so I can just run away and then come back and not have to fight them. I don't have the resources to fight them. Okay, these guys are just here all the time, apparently. Guys are also all the time, apparently. Now, this goes 10 points each. That's how much. They must do like either that damage of 1 or minimum 1, not accounting for armor. Okay, I killed the cockatrice at least. It doesn't have enough. Battle wand. Dragon horn. Dragon horn is only a single target. Bangers now. Okay. Yep, nothing here. You guys here every time? This isn't so bad. I say that, but these dragon warriors are rough. And they actually killed someone. Killed to someone. But Valar gained a level. Alright. Restart. We're here. Dragon warriors, sure. Okay. Okay. Look into me. done. It's fine. Okay. Then Valar's. What do I want to give Valar? Intelligence. All dragon nests at the base of this valley. We'll get the loot. Dragon Tears, Holy Lance, Dragon Helm, Dragon Shield, Dragon Eyes. Oh, I think Dragon Eyes are upgraded versions of the Dragon Gems, or Dragon Stones rather. They restore even more spell points, which is good because, oh boy, I was rapidly running out of spell points. Okay, good. And hey, not sure what the Dragon Tears are though. Tear. Uh, hold on to the Holy Land. Pellet. Dragon, Dragon Valar, Crab. Okay, bunch of treasure here. Okay, the game. Let's see, now you currently have a black helm on, and you have magic shield. Let's upgrade that to dragon shield. 7, 5, 22. 7, 5, 23. Black helm. I currently apparently cast a. What does the black helm say? Cast. Cast exact speed. That's good. Let's see. +3. Dragon helmet +4. You have the gem helm. Helm is +2. Okay, let's give him dragon helm. Tools. Quick. Whip. All right. We do have some spare inventory space around. That to Feb. Read this to Cheetah. 3, 18. Good. Guard the large shield. Don't care about selling it. I don't really care about selling anything at this point. Gem helm, I can someone. Helmet. Ring. Slicer. Shield. Dragon helm. Yeah. Got a black helm on. Not have a helmet. Okay. Into the inventory system is pain, but whatever. What do dragon tears do? I equip them. Will they do anything? 7, 5, 23. 7, 21, 10, 10. I don't think when you equip them, either an on-use thing or a quest item. Axe. Do I want to do the magic axe? Light. That dragon tooth is better. Branches are apparently a quest item. I don't know for. Okay. Okay, I think that solves that for now. And now that I don't have to worry about magic points for a little while, turn this back on. Fight first. Like this group. Battle wand here. $20 of them. Wow, okay, Firestorm is pretty good. 5 enemies for 23 points of damage each. I don't have many hit points. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, fight these guys. Cockatrice dead. Dead. Okay. Northeast guys, sure. Right. Hey, main team leveled up too. actually spend the points. Do me much good otherwise. Um, more strength. Strength. Cheetah. Let's see. Spirit. Elandil. I want to give high magic. There. Dragon Eyes. Warrior. Back. Not ID. Okay. Levels. Good. Have some. Right. All right. Not a set encounter. I mean, I've cleared that square before anyway. The air reeks with the smell of death and burning dragon. Say so? Would I recognize those smells? I don't know. Dragon roars are constant now as the brood both mourns the passing of their brothers and prepare themselves for war. Alright, I mean, maybe they're a little upset that I've been viewing a path of carnage. through them. Dragon Warrior. Okay. Guys aren't too bad. Okay. A wave of telepathic hate washes over you. These children had a mother. Yeah, I mean, I am kind of the invader here. I am, intruding into their home and killing them all a little bit. They're mostly. Should be fine. Done, that's fine. Killed him. Another baby killed. Yeah. Making me feel bad about, you know, invading my way into their nest. Oh, a few tiles, huh? Group again. Another baby killed. And I didn't have to actually fight that group, apparently. That was not a that group either. Mages. Okay. Hit up the mages very slowly. As they all cast brambles on me. Oh, 5 of them. I haven't killed any yet. Got one. So Feb has the most dexterity. He's the quickest. So he gets his attack off, but he doesn't do enough damage to kill anyone. Sometimes the mages all go first. Should have just run away. Another mage down. I should have just run away. Not because the fight is too hard, but because it's too annoying. I'm committed at this. Another one down. Another one down. I did it. We're Dragon Warriors. Stunned. So we stunned. Lyndall's dead. Okay, never mind. I just saved. It's fine. One-shot Muscle. Cheetah's dead. Okay, never mind. Same fight again. Okay, no one died. What a dragon tear. Item has no use. Maybe I can bring those dragon tears back to that dragon in Lance. All right, cleared this square. I guess. Sure. Okay. I won. I won. Got water. I swim. No. Getting this filled in. Read paragraph 134. Okay. Haven't had a real paragraph yet today. 1, 4. In the very heart of the valley, you find the sacred hive of the Dragon Queen. Queen sits atop a mountain of eggs, some of which hatch young saurians even as you watch. The Dragon Queen is colossal, easily 10 times the size of any beast you've confronted this far. Fixes you a fierce glare. You carve your way through my valley, she hisses, destroying my creatures, and now enter the presence of the mother dragon. You will die for what you have done, but you will die slowly, as food for my brood. The Dragon Queen rears up and prepares to breathe a blast of poisonous fire. Oh, guess that means time to my quest item. Preparing to attack. Okay. Well, does she like the dragon tears? The dragon gem. Here it is. Read paragraph 120. That was it. Showing up because it's opening up a different thing. Whatever. 120. The Dragon Queen recoils when you show her the Dragon Gem. Curse you, she hisses. The Dragon Gem marks you as a friend of dragons and binds me to your will. The Dragon Queen looms above you, seeming impossibly large. I grant you your life, and I dismiss you from my presence. When next you use the Dragon Gem, I will respond, but the sacrifice you offer must be, or I will turn on you, and the Dragon Gem be damned. The beat of her wings, the Dragon Queen is gone. All right, problem solved. And now I guess I can call on. No, it is showing up now. And now I guess I can call on the Dragon Queen for something. All right, great. Also, I guess dragons are like insects here in this setting. I mean, sure, why not? What will you do for an encore? I don't know. The air is so thick with death and tension, it feels like being underwater. I mean, I guess we still have to fight the various dragon wars and other broodlings. Like these are all the children of the Dragon Queen, I guess. Going super well. Lionel's dead. Alright. Did I save after I charmed the Dragon Queen? Let's find out. I'm just being stunned. fine. He's not dead. Okay. The level. Have been leveling up quite a bit, which is nice. Strength. Okay. I was trying to heal. I almost healed. I almost healed. So insanely deadly. And since, like, the party's health totals are so low in this game, it really only takes one attack. Party members have like 20 health. Okay, good. Finish exploring the valley to see if there's any wonderful, wonderful treasure. I already got some pretty good treasure. If I would have space to pick any more up. In fact. But I did find a locked chest. Come on, unlock that thing here. Solid Swift, Vorn's Guard, and Cowardice. 3 spells that I already have and I don't need. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave them there. Clogging up my inventory even more. I don't need spells. My only high mage can already cast them all. Take them and use them. Uh, still 9 charges left on the heal. Don't have that Enkidu totem. That 4. They sound a little angry. Reasonably angry. You can't say that I haven't given them upset with me. Is after all Dragon Valley, not Venturer Valley. Right? Right. Okay, I mean, I guess we're done exploring here. So long. Thanks for the loot. Alright, so I charmed the Dragon Queen. She'll now help me out next time I use the Dragon Gem. Which I imagine is going to be something. Sail back without incident. Let's go and recharge our magic points at the underworld. And then I guess we'll head to Rustic Island and finish off that whole thing, the Gamekeeper. Now that we have the Signet Ring, prove that we are on royal business, right? That's what I'll do next. Okay. Fair bit of time. Our spirits. I leveled up quite a bit in that valley too. We'll head over to see the Yellow Mud Toad. Sell some things. Climb down the well into hell. Lizard Man, you do not know what you have brought on yourself. Okay. And back to Quag. Alright, what do I want to sell? Definitely the magic plate. Dragon tooth. Sell the Holy Lance. I don't need that. Dragon tears are worth 2,500, which implies that they're not a quest. Look this up and see what they do. Apparently they don't do anything. They're just a money item. Alright, sell the Dragon tears. Don't need them. Dragon tooth. I'd rather have the inventory space. Pot, I should charge that. I should charge some of my other items too. I'll do it before I go and have the big fight. Let's see. Else to sell since he's holding on to those healing potions. Trade one of them too. Slicer is apparently priceless. Bot, Robot Skull, Dragon Eye. Gem. Long Bolt. Tooth. Dragon Tooth. Horn Eye. Silver Arrow. Stone. Wand Eye. Wand. Battle Wand. Yeah. Well. Alright. Alright. That's fine. Couple of spots back. Guys used to give me so much trouble. Rustic Island. Game Preserve, yep. But I want to get to little bridge over there. South from me. Track this guy. Knowledge. You hide near the game trail. Presently, a mighty stag appears. Okay, let's fight the stag. There, we beat up a deer. Read paragraph 92. Paragraph for killing a stag. We're doing a bit of poaching. The magnificent stag lays dead. As you kneel beside your kill, the shaft of an arrow buries itself to the feathers in the sod between your feet. You look You look and see an old but very dangerous-looking man aiming yet another arrow at you. This is the private preserve of King Drake, the old man says, and you have been poachin'. He glances over your party before continuing. These bein' hard times. I imagine you gots to eat, but that was a prize animal you just killed, and I've gots to do me job. The man keeps his bow half cocked and watches you closely. He's waiting for you to make the first move. Maybe it would be worth winning his trust. Maybe. All right. Um. Okay, there it is. D. Paragraph 74. Marking off so many paragraphs. 74. Old Jack's eyes grow bright when you show him the signet ring. His Majesty? Jack whispers. You sadly shake your head, indicating Drake is dead. Tears form in Jack's eyes as he sighs. Me poor, poor king. I knew ye'd done no good, come to no good with that demon Namtar. After showing him your ring, Jack treats you like an honored guest, forgiving all your misdeeds in the forest. I'm a king's man. You got to believe that, he said. I love me king, and I never disobeyed him, but I never like the looks of that Namtar. He's a very devil, he is. It must have been him what killed King Drake. Old Jack pauses to spit. Someone's got to bring Namtar down, and clear the way for the young Prince Jordan to take the throne. You've got the ring, so you're it. Old Jack solemnly hands you his bow. This here's me bow. I call her Never Miss. Drake gave her to me when we were both boys, and she's never failed me. Now I give her to you. Shoot down that foul Namtar. Jack is hesitant to release the bow, and even as you hold it, his eyes linger on the weapon. She's like a lady, she is. You treat her kind. You treat her kind. Jack is abruptly eager to leave. He refuses to leave the forest, saying it's his only home. He wishes you all good luck and melts into the woods. He will never be seen again. Well, old Jack's magic bow is here. Well, you're my bow user. Now, I'm not going to use it because I already have the Gatling bow and it's better. The Gatling bow is the best bow. Magic bow has much better range, though. Well, maybe I'll use the magic bow if I need to. Excuse me. If I need to shoot something far away. Okay, that's the game preserve done. Now what else? What else? What else? Oh, the Scorpion Bridge, which is here on Rustic Island as well. No. Paragraph 48. What was that one? 48. A wall of rock stands athwart your path. Massive bronze doors guard a way through the rock. Fearsome beasts guard the way to the door. Two creatures guard the way through the rock. They are half scorpion and half dragon, but in some ways they look like men. Their eyes glow with balesome fury. Balesome fury. They glow with an inner light, bathing the ground at their feet in glory. They appear to be a man and a woman, thus doubly dangerous. The bond they must share. You're making some assumptions here. Monsters block your path. Through the tunnel is the way to the Eastern Isles, says the male. It is not for you to pass. Here, can I spell their glamour here? Still glamour. Think it did anything. Okay, I've got items. Let's branches. Do you want branches? Apparently, using the branches casts all for some reason. Slicer, Robust Skull. I need to use that at the Dragon's Eye. No. Dragon Gem? Here. Enkidu Totem. Oh. For love of our brother Enkidu, you may pass, says the male. The way through the rock is long and dark, but do not lose heart. Okay, I guess that's what I use the Enkidu Totem for. Although, so there's evil spirits here. So bears. There's bears in here. Oh, the bears hit hard. Also, bridge wolves. Sure, why not? There's a special breed of wolf that just lives on this bridge. Bone, barbed flail, magic shield, and gold. Magic shield. I'll take the barbed flail too. And some bone. Mapping this area. Bridge. F-N-E. They don't do much damage. Or bears. Or dogs. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Bridge Wolf. All right. In Dillman. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Good. Here's something. What we're here. Door to the strange building. Oh, it's the Magic College. Okay. I thought that would be on here, but I guess not. Magic College is here. All right. Map for the guess on the of this. Eastern Isles. So we're in the Eastern Isles, so we do want to be using like glamour here, right? Said, reveal glamour is useful, especially when you're in the Isles. Anything? I don't think it did anything. Tracks lead up to this wall. Okay. There are tracks. Oh, here we go. You were able to make out the outline of a door, but the magic was too strong for you. Strong for me. Need to have more points in high magic. 2 points in high magic. Yet needs to have more points in low magic. Maybe something else entirely. Okay. Um, as the spectacle you do. Trade them still. Illusion is broken. A voice rings out, "What is this? Students, acolytes, seekers of the way? Amazing." The voice seems to come out of thin air. If you would learn the high art, come forward. But beware, the way is not simple. If you are found wanting, you will suffer. Okay. So I wonder if I... Okay, the spectacles are obviously like the quest item you use. But if Elandil had higher stats in like high magic or arcane lore or maybe even low magic, would he have been able to do that without the spectacle? This chamber is bisected by a wall of fire. The heat is overwhelming. On the far side of the fire, you can see the exit from this room. The fire is the fire of the human soul. It is the flame of knowledge burning in the night. It is its own worst enemy. Okay. It's not that impressive looking. All right, Elandil. Oh, I can use. No. Do I just use classes again? Um, um, Elvar's fine. Uh, either. I need to use a lore skill. I'm at magic of the human soul. It's its own worst enemy. Uh, okay. I mean, do I have? Fire isn't working. And ice. Okay, your ice freezes in an arch. Freezes an arch in the fire. Read paragraph 141. It says its own worst enemy, but then you use ice to get rid of the fire. In the next chamber, you see fires identical to the first. Very good, the voice intones. You have potential, but I detected a flaw in your form. Please negotiate this wall of fire for me, that I might study your finer point. Okay, let's try Big Chill. Didn't see. I'm just in the wrong spot. No. Okay. Uh, you burn an arch through the wall of ice. Okay, what? I thought it said it was a wall of fire, but okay. Mind. Now you are learning. Not everything is as it seems. Okay, so it was a glamour. Maybe, I guess. Says the voice. Enter a chamber occupied by a stone gargoyle. The gargoyle's gaze is fixed on the door through which you must exit the room. To be seen by the gargoyle is to know death, says the voice. If the gargoyle sees the exit, what to do, what to do? Dazzle it. Okay, this is just a test. Okay. Like dragons. Cowardice? No. I thought dazzle would. Um, no, cloak arcane is invisibility. Okay. You are now invisible and sneak bar that by the gargoyle. Wonderful. Paragraph 143. Now you have learned to listen. Excellent. You are halfway home, says the voice. Detect genuine admiration in its tone. This college exists in the rarefied atmosphere of the true academic, but not everyone you encounter appreciates the art. You must learn to deal with such ruffians. Out of thin air, a huge warrior appears, holding a sword in both hands. I'm gonna split your lobe, highbrow, he snarls. Okay. Here's the Philistine. Do we just beat him up? I was thinking maybe we cast cowardice on him, but maybe we just beat him up. Okay. Excellent. As you can see, magic isn't the answer to everything. You must know when to use force and when to use magic. 144. I'm sorry that was so brutal, but I had to prove a point, the voice explained. Some people can't appreciate art. In such times, you must rely on more direct measures. Find yourself in a chamber over which is suspended a huge block of granite. The block is hung by a cable. The cable trails to a wall and down to the floor, where it stretches across the floor as a tripwire. It doesn't take much intelligence to figure out it would be unhealthful to trip on the wire. The voice is strangely silent. Okay. Save here. Traps. Alice Swift. Speak might. Warden's Guard. Step onto the tripwire, and as logic would dictate, the granite block smashes the party into unrecognizable gore. Haven't you learned anything yet? Um, Ireland. I eat our way through this. Oh, hmm. Spell that disarms traps. Yeah, there is. Disarm trap spell. Sun magic. Valar have it? Successfully disarm the trap. Okay. Paragraph 145. Wondering, like, what am I supposed to do in this one? That was novel. I don't think I've seen that solution before. Across the room, you see your mysterious host. I am Utnap Nastafin, also called the Faraway. I have been your teacher. Now you must teach me something. I want to see something novel and new. Give me your best shot. Go first. The wizard waits for you to act. Okay. To work. So close yet so far. Probably not fight him. 45, that's me add here. You chose poorly. Okay, no, don't fight him. Here. 146. All right. This time it is Knopfstefan in the flesh who greets you. Well done, he says. Having learned to listen to me, you've learned you don't have to listen to me. Lanak Tur could not have done better. The old wizard shows no concern when you tell him Lanak Tur is dead. There's death, and then there's death. I wouldn't worry about Tur. Nastafin shows you to a cabinet, within which are 3 magic items. Leading my gauntlet, you may select one item. I offer the Soul Bowl, the Laugh Staff, or the Sing Ring. Which will it be, my friends? The wizard looks at you with a hint of impatience. From the way he introduced the items, judge he does not want you to select the Soul Bowl. I mean, I guess that means we should select the Soul Bowl. A friend of Zaton, eh? Zaton. Zaton's the druid, right? The master druid? Well, he was a good sport. Give him my regards. The wave of his hand, your boon appears. Soul Bowl. So Firelight, Elvar's Fire, Poog's Vortex, Ice Chill, Big Chill, Dazzle, Roop Heal, hello, and Fire Summon. Give me Fire Summon. And the rest I already have and do not need extra copies of. Right, right. Okay, that's the Magic College, I guess. Yes. Awesome. Alright, so Soul Bowl, Zaton. Um, there was a grave in like the Mystic Forest, which I guess is where Zaton was buried. I guess that means we go there and use the Soul Bowl. I forgot about that, but yeah, that's where Zaton was last seen. Way like the Bridge Wolves. Again, head back to the. Should actually learn spells. Heal, thank you, finally. Fire Summon, good. Now where in here? Grove, I marked it on my map. Here it is. Yeah, Master Zaton, may his soul rest in peace. Soul Bowl, read paragraph 79. Are there is a deep rumbling as storm clouds gather. Abruptly, rain begins to fall in relentless sheets, threatening to flood the stone, the forest, the entire world. A supernatural hush falls over the glade. Even the pelting rain seems to fall silent. Suddenly, we're surrounded by animals: bears, dogs, deer, ducks, and even a penguin. Turn and see still more animals crowding outside the door. I guess we moved up to the shrine. The door to the shrine. You see a lion lay down beside a lamb. The animals are waiting for something. Above the stone appears the ghost of Zaton. The ghost speaks. My friends, I am forever in your debt for liberating my soul. By restoring me to the world restores itself. The natural order is re-established. Man and beast may again live in harmony. The animals begin to excitedly roar, bark, and bray. My time in this world is done, Zaton says. But for you brave adventurers, the task is just beginning. Namtar is evil. He must be destroyed. To you I grant the boon of knowledge. Did well. Okay. Naton left behind several druid spells. Well, Cheetah's my druid. Let's see. Brambles, Greater Heal, Cure All, Create Wall, Invoke Spirit, Beat Ball, and Wood Spirit. Uh, I have most. Okay. Well, I got spells, spells, and spells. Bones. I don't need these bones. Like a bowl. The game does not get rid of quest items automatically when you don't need them anymore. They just sit in your inventory forever. But I'm pretty sure I don't need that anymore. I also don't need this barbed flail. Spiked flail is the best one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Guard, the barbed flail. Got a magic shield on him now. Shield does he have currently? Dragon shield. Shield. Fire shield. Okay, I'll give him the magic shield. That's better than the fire shield. Okay, I think that's everything. Need to clear out my inventories. Um, Guess I might as well finish off the loose end. Next time, I can start right in by trying to go to this. Charge my memory. To Kings Island. Fight some goblins. All right. Mighty Forge. How do I get past this? That didn't. I didn't really get any quest items that would really help here, would I? Slicer? No. Spectacles? No. Really? Hmm. Okay. I guess I can try to just often stone my way through here. off the map. The intense heat, overwhelming. Dwarven Smith is working on a magical forge. Skull. The Dwarven Smith accepts the skull of Roba. I will do what must be done, he says. Return to the island of Woe, and your blade will appear. Fantastic. The fire of this dwarven forge does not burn so much as it saps your very life essence. Ending stairs. Okay, yeah. Stairs to the world. Yes. Good. And yes, okay. So it's all the fire in the underworld is right under the magical dwarven forge. Good. Good. Okay, Isle of Woe. Isle of Woe. How do I get back to there? Map of the underworld. Bit of a hike, but okay. Stop by and refresh my magic while I'm here. Hold it. Oh, read paragraph 138. So many things out. 138. You stand at the edge of the Isle of Woe, looking out across the dark waters and are convinced nothing is going to happen when a sudden flight of bats overhead heralds the arrival of momentous events. An ominous ringing fills the air. A few yards offshore the dark waters part. Offered up from the depths you see the legendary Sword of Freedom, forged from dwarven steel in the fires of hell, powered by the essence of the legendary hero Roba, and tempered in the Apsu waters that underlie creation. The most powerful object Oceania has ever known has been reborn. Sounds good to me. Sure. Theb is my sword user. Alright, Theb. Well, had fun with those dragon teeth, but now it's time to use the Sword of Freedom. Golden. Hi. up to here. Kings Island. White goblins. Go sort out my inventory a bit. To go and pick up some of those pilgrim robes. I don't know if I need one for everyone or just one general. But I think I need those pilgrim robes to be take the ferry to Nasir. And Nasir seems to be the last place. Head over to Lysanopple. Oh yeah. Sell. Mobile. Buy that. I don't need the citizenship papers anymore either, I'm pretty sure. Fire shield I can get rid of. Doesn't want to buy the slicer for whatever reason. Dragon tooth, goodbye. Donk. Away. Magic bow only sells for 30. I don't need it. I don't need these silver arrows either. I'm never going to take off my magic quiver. Alright. Guess that does it. Get out of here. Yes. A lot of goblins hanging out outside the capital, as they'll do. Valar leveled up. Um, have some spirit. What? How dare you? How's your security now? Some pilgrim's garb. Everyone has a set. I probably don't need that for everyone, but everyone has a set. They tried to stop me from getting in there. Luckily, softened stone worked. Luckily, that solved my problems. Make these goblins. I have everything equipped the way I want. Fine. XP is never a bad thing. They're not difficult fights anymore. Oh yeah. Statue over here. Can I just soften stone this? Didn't do anything. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to do with that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Save here, and that's going to be good for today. And next time, we will be heading to Nasir. I'm pretty sure that those pilgrim's robes will let us get across, and it seems to be the end game, right? Like Mistel Vision says that he'll be waiting for us in Nasir for a final showdown, and he's like Namtar's lieutenant. Namtar himself, when we met him, said that he would be going to the Mountain of Salvation, I think. I think that's what he said. And we've been there through the underworld. Like there's a portal ladder, whatever, in the underworld that leads up onto the Mountain of Salvation. And that's like on the little promontory where apparently Namtar himself emerged from hell. I guess that seems to be the lore. So that's probably where the final battle's going to be. Yeah, I think I've tied up all the loose ends. I think I've done everything. I think I've been everywhere. I have the Sword of Freedom now. I think I have all the spells. I might have all the spells, as far as I know. I can't think of any that I'm missing. Maybe I missed. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Next time we're going to Nasir. Possibly we'll be finishing the game. Possibly not. If not, hey, I'll stream it again on Sunday, and that should finish it. I could probably dump a lot of these quest items that I'm hauling around, but on the other hand, it's fine. It's okay. Anyway, so until next time, stay safe, have fun. Thanks for watching, and something.